They say a man once drove into a desert no man's land by accident. His tire blew out, and to survive, he spent 2 full days tearing apart his car. Using the last 2 wheels, he turned the entire vehicle into a motorcycle, and somehow escaped alive. I thought this rumor was way too ridiculous, so we bought the same model, 1959 Chevrolet Classic, for a crazy price, then drove 3 days into the desert to test it ourselves. I grabbed a few basic tools from the trunk, a jack, hacksaw. Can you even take this car apart with this simplicity? But the moment I opened the hood, Jamie and I were stunned. The whole car barely had any parts. I could pull the hood off with my hands. Even the doors didn't have a single screw. Within 1 hour, we stripped the whole car down to its frame. And we barely used any tools. But soon, we hit our first problem. The challenge is fairly significant. We've got this heavy thing, an engine, which weighs hundreds of pounds, and it's meant to drive 2 wheels that are way off center to the engine. But on a motorcycle, the engine needs to be in the center of gravity. After looking over the frame again and again, my old buddy Jamie finally had an idea.
We've got our car frame with the engine at the front and the 2 wheels on each side. We're going to start by discarding 2 of those wheels and reattaching the other 2 as close to the center line as possible. The wheel under the engine will be the drive wheel, and we're basically going to shove it right up against the engine's output shaft, so when the shaft spins, the wheel will also turn.
We used a saw to cut off the extra metal, moved the wheel mounts, and installed the steering wheel on the front. This might be the first motorcycle in the world that uses a steering wheel to turn. And honestly, it felt pretty smooth. Jamie told me to go file a patent. 12 hours later, we finally built the motorcycle we imagined, but unlike the rumor, ours required 2 people to operate.
A driver to control steering and throttle, and a passenger for clutch and brakes.
And now it was time to witness a miracle. When the engine roared to life, the experiment officially began. Jamie jumped on, excited, only to find that the bike couldn't move. After checking the structure, I realized we forgot to adjust the engine's distance from the wheel. Its entire weight was pressing directly onto the tire. After fixing that, before we could celebrate, the motorcycle suddenly tipped over. In the following tests, Jamie's record was only 300 feet. He said all the weight sat at the back, making the steering nearly impossible. I thought he just wasn't good at riding it. But when I tried myself, I didn't even make it 10 feet. Right when the team was ready to call this myth busted, a fan sent me the original design sketch of the real desert motorcycle.